Yes, sir.
Okay. So we want first of all that you should give your introduction. So we'll come to know about you. Would you like to start?
Yes, sir. Why not? I'm Gajendra Verma, and at present I am a school lecturer in English, and I am MA B.Ed. MA, I have completed my MA in 3 subjects.
Okay.
That is first in English, second is in economics, and third is in history.
Okay.
And I am very fond of studying, and I have cleared that also in English and history.
Right.
And further, as I am a teacher, so I have completed my B.Ed, and before B.Ed, I have completed my BSTC also.
Right.
So I have spent some 4 years training in teaching,
Okay.
and now I want to become a college lecturer.
Right.
So I appeared in that exam, and fortunately, and due to my hard work, I have cleared it. Now it's my good luck that I am sitting in front of you.
Okay. Would you like to tell something about your family members?
Sure, sir. Uh, there are 4 members in our family,
Right.
and my mother is the head of the family.
Right.
My father, unfortunately, is expired now.
Okay.
He was a teacher,
Okay.
and my wife is also a teacher, government teacher,
Right.
and I have a son.
Okay.
Blessed. I think I'm blessed.
Any more questions, please?
Why you prefer English as your career?
Since I was a student of arts, my father advised me to opt for arts, and in arts there were many subjects, but I thought at that time that English is the most useful. At that time, English was considered, and even now English is considered a very important subject in India. And if a person doesn't know English, he is considered as an illiterate person. So that was the thinking at that time also. And further, I found it very interesting. That's why I opted English. Otherwise, my friends and my relatives advised me to opt for science. But I always wanted to be a teacher, and to be a teacher, I thought that English would be a good choice. That's why, and it is interesting also.
Okay. Yes,
Why are you
Mr.
leaving your school to join the college?
Pardon, sir.
Why are you leaving your school to join the college?
Why am I leaving school?
That's it. Why are you having a college?
Means are you not happy with the current profile or?
No, sir, I cannot say that I am not happy, but you know that in modern world everyone wants to progress.
Yes.
And as you already know that the scale are high, and it was my dream that one day I will be a college lecturer.
Yes.
So I was trying since 2004 to clear my NET, and even after becoming a teacher, as a third year teacher, it was my dream to clear NET and to be a college lecturer. So I always wanted to be a college lecturer, but there was no opportunity for me. And in 2010, there were some vacancies. RPSC had an exam, but at that time I had not cleared NET at that time.
Okay.
So I cleared NET in 2013. After that, I got a chance. Now in 2014, I appeared in that exam. So it was my choice, and it was my dream. It was my dream to become a college lecturer. And I think it's a very best way to render our service, because in government colleges there are poor boys and girls, and I would like to offer them free service. Apart from teaching English, I would like to give them coaching so that they can get success in life. Because I always interested in GK and all these types of things which are helpful in making career of a student. So
See, presently you have your responsibilities as a school teacher. Don't you feel that some responsibilities would more come on your shoulders when you are going for a college lecturer?
yes,
So what extra responsibilities would be coming on your shoulders? Do you know this?
Yes, I am
Please,
fully
sir.
aware. First of all, I would like to tell you that I have completed my whole education as a private student.
Okay.
So I am well aware that how much problems a student face
Right.
when he or she does not have a teacher to teach.
Okay.
So I would like to remove all those obstacles of the students.
Right.
As a teacher, I know that how can the student prepare, and how many obstacles and problems he has to face.
Yes.
So I am well aware that how many responsibilities I am going to bear on my shoulders, and I am completely ready. And it is not a job for me; it is a hobby to teach. So it will be very easy for me to teach. At present, I teach class 11th and 12th students, and I think there is not much difference between college students and those students, although they are younger. But I think that they are at the level of the college students. So I will help them a lot. I am going to help them a lot. Please give me a chance so that I can teach them for free. I promise you that I will teach them for free. It's my dream to teach them.
That's nice.
So you said that you always aspire to become a lecturer.
Yes.
So what do you think are the qualities that should be possessed by a lecturer to be a very good lecturer?
Yes, first of all, a good human being, being a good human being is a necessary quality for a lecturer, for a teacher, and a teacher is just like a father or a mother for a student, and he must have that affection, and he must have the power to give that affection to his students. And second, he should always think to help students, whether it is by educating them or by giving them some financial support also. At present, where I teach, I see that the students don't have enough material to learn and teach. They don't have books, they don't have bags, they don't have shoes. I always try to give them these types of things. It's a duty of teacher, I think. The government pays us so a handsome amount of money as salary, and it is our duty, I think, that we should donate some part of our money because we are earning through them. So it is my wish and it is my desire that I help those students who are in needs.
That's nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, please.
What are your strengths and weakness?
Every person has his own some strengths and weakness. The person may not fully aware of his strength and weakness, I think. But my strength is hard work, and I believe on hard work. I believe in God also, but before God, I believe on hard work. I would like to tell you that I have appeared in 7 or some 8 exams conducted by RPSC. From 3rd grade to 2nd grade to 1st grade, I have cleared 7 exams conducted by RPSC. And if I am lucky enough, if I am given a chance by you that I am selected, then it will be my 8th job, 8th government job. So I will say that due to my hard work, I always believed on hard work. And second thing, I think that is my strength. I think my determination. If I determine something, I put my whole efforts in achieving that goal. And I do not think whether I will get success or I will fail, but I don't leave any stone unturned. So I think that is my strength. And second, I believe on God and I believe on luck also, but I think these things are secondary to hard work. And coming to on my weakness, I think my first weakness is being a perfectionist. It is not very possible to do all the works to their perfect level, but I think that everything should be up to their perfect level. Otherwise, I get nervous, I get some scared that what will happen. So this is my weakness, I think. And second weakness, I would like to tell you that I am very, very trustworthy. I trust on people very easily. So I have bear some loss also for this quality. Whether I should say quality or not, or shortcomings, but I trust easily. I think I should not, but I try.
See, Mr. Gajendra, there are so many candidates waiting outside who are equally qualified to you.
Yes, sir.
So, how can we judge? What do you say that how you are different from others? Would you like to tell? How can you differentiate yourself from others?
Yes, sir, I can tell. There are many candidates waiting, as you said. They may be more qualified, they may be less qualified, but what is needed to become a college lecturer, I think I have those qualities.
I agree with you.
I
You
have that passion.
Yes.
And I have that knowledge. I have proved my knowledge many times.
Yes.
And as you think that, as you have seen my biodata, that I have cleared NET in English and NET in history also. And I have cleared SET in English also. I don't have that certificate because I could not get that certificate due to my caste certificate. At that time I was not able to produce the caste certificate. Otherwise I have cleared SET also. So first benefit I would like to tell you that I have cleared NET in history also. So if I am posted in a college where history post is vacant, then I can teach history also there because I am qualified for that. And I think other candidates are not as qualified as me, or maybe, but I guarantee you that the passion in me to teach, you will not find in any candidate.
Okay, you give us guarantee?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can see my results after.
That's nice.
After.
Of course, we'll give you a chance, don't worry about that. So, my next question to you what will be your contribution if we recruit you? Suppose you get selected as a college lecturer. What are your dreams? Like what you are going to do? How will you contribute yourself for this job?
Yes, I have told you since earlier that it's my passion to teach.
Yes.
And apart from my regular teaching, that is, I am supposed to teach English literature there. Apart from teaching English, I have planned earlier, whether I am selected or not, I have planned it that I will take some extra classes of students in which I will teach them English grammar. That is very important in clearing IAS, RAS, SSC exams, etc. Since I have also suffered a lot because there I had not teachers to teach me. So I know very well. So I have planned it very before giving exam also that I will teach students, I will coach them free of cost. Because in government colleges there comes students from rural areas
Yes.
mostly, and they have not
Paying
enough-
capacity is very less.
Yes, they have not resources to have private coaching, etc. I will arrange extra classes there and I will teach them GK and English also. And as English is my passion, I will try them to teach as effectively as possible.
That's very nice. Next question, please.
So what are your next 5-year plan of your life?
My plan, future planning, I hope that I would get selected as a college lecturer, and after being selected as a college lecturer, I will teach there through my whole body and soul. And other plannings are, some family plannings are there also. My son is 10 years old. After 5 years, he will be 15 years old. Then I have to arrange for his education also. And since ours is a very small family, so I am very fortunate that I have got such kind of family. There is no problem, economic problem, etc. So everything is going well. I think there is no need to plan at all. God is planning for me.
So what are the good qualities of the lecturer according to you?
I have, yes, as Madhusudan sir has already asked me this question, and you are also welcome. I would like to tell you that being a lecturer, first of all, affection is very necessary towards your students. There are many types of students, and you should never get angry over them if they are not behaving properly or if they are not obeying you. It is up to you that how you handle those students. Being a teacher, you should know all the tactics and all the enough qualities you should have to control those students. And second, the most important quality is the passion to teach. You must have passion to teach them. You are being paid a huge amount of money by the government. It is your duty as well as you should have passion to teach those students, because those students who are studying in rural areas don't have enough resources, and so they don't have any help from their parents to study at home. So I think affection and hard work and passion to teach is very necessary to being a lecturer.
As you said, you are joining this profession to fulfill your dream. What are your personal expectations from this job?
Personal expectation, yes, there are some personal expectations. I would like that I would going to have a college where those students will come who are most in need. So I will teach them, and my first expectation is this, that I make students to be able them to stand on their feet. So there are many students who are misguided by some other coaches or those selfish teachers are there who mislead them. So I would lead them. I would like to lead them, and I would like that they become support for their parents. So their money is not wasted. My expectation is that I will get such type of college where plenty of students are there. Some colleges are number of students is very low, where I cannot exploit my whole potential. I would like to go in that college where plenty of students are there, and to make their life happy and successful.
See, while teaching, you must have found so many loopholes in our education system. So, would you like to share a few of the loopholes which you found would be fruitful for the further generation from our side?
Yes, sir. Being a teacher, I always ponder over these types of things.
Right.
I always think that how our education system can be improved.
Yes.
So I would like to share with some of thoughts of mine which I have, that there is a lack of practical knowledge in our system. We are imitating just European culture and European types of things, but we are not imitating them completely. If we see that what is going on there, they have the full infrastructure there. They recognize the students at the level of class 5th.
Yes.
That whether this student will be able to read or he is able to do some other mechanical types of things.
Right.
So at the level of class 5th, they recognize the talent of the student and they start teaching him according to his level. But in India, it is not so. You have to, if you want to be a brilliant student, then you must be good in cramming. That is very bad. If you can cram well, then you are a good student. If you cram and you can write well, then you are a good student. Otherwise, you are a dull student. It is very bad. I think, excuse me, I think the education system is based on some practical knowledge. It is the duty of government and it is the duty of schools. Why the government has set up the schools? The government has set up the schools because because our children can become a successful citizen and a useful citizen for our country. But it is not happening. Our students are misled, and after completing 10th or 12th, they leave school, and the bookish knowledge which they have got in school is no useful for them in their whole life. I have seen many students of mine who after completing class 12 go to some workshop and they start their own business. So what was the use of their study which they have wasted 12 years? Not at all. If they were to go there, then we should have give them some proper training at that time so that they can get more successful there. So I would like to add that there's, apart from bookish knowledge, we should also give them some technical knowledge. And the government of India is, I think, trying very hard nowadays. And now we can see that ITIs are established and they have been given the permanent status of class 10th and class 12th equivalent of their diploma. So it is a very good step, I think.
That's wonderful.
Mr. Verma, it's rightly said that true character of a person comes out when he faces difficulty.
Yes, sir.
So how do you face challenge? Do you get panic attack or you face it like a smart person? What is your strategy in facing your difficulties?
Yes, sir, you have just made a very correct remark, a very correct thing that everybody in his life has to face some difficult situations, and since I am a normal human being, so I also panic sometimes, and I have seen many difficult situations in my life because I am now 36-year-old and I have seen much ups and downs in my life, and I try my best. I try my best to solve the situations, and I am a firm believer on God also. But I think that first comes our efforts, then after that God will help us. There is a very famous proverb that God helps those who help themselves.
Right.
So I believe that proverb, and I would like to tell you that I faced the most difficult time of my life when my father got expired in 2008. It was a very difficult time for me, and for 1 year I was not able to overcome that loss, but somehow I was able, and at that time this was an experience for me that how to face difficulties. Since I am the only child of my father, and it was very difficult for me to console my mother. So that was the most difficult time I faced, and I think I was successful at that time to face that tragic moment for me. Thank you, sir.
Can you describe your discipline philosophy?
Yes, ma'am. My philosophy, and I would like to repeat those things, that to enjoy life to its fullest.
Okay.
And if we will able to enjoy our life only when we are healthy. So I always remain healthy, and I always try to remain healthy and fit. And my second thinking is this, that don't do any bad thing which is harmful for others or which hurts anybody. I always try my best not to hurt anybody. And I also believe on donation. I try to donate, but I don't want to tell that how much amount I donate because it's a secret. But I think that I love animals also. I like to donate for animals and especially cows. So this is my philosophy, to be happy and not to hurt anyone else.
That's really nice. Anybody want to ask any more question?
So So at final, I just want to ask that what are your salary requirements from this job?
It does not depend on me that what are my salary requirement, because it is a government job and salary is already fixed.
Already fixed.
So, and no expectation. I think government is giving more than
Your expectation.
And more than I think. It is my personal thinking. Maybe you are not agree, but I would like to mention that for our job, government is giving us too much. What we are doing, we are teaching only, and it is the. I think we are fortunate all that we are getting such a handsome amount of money, and I am fully satisfied with my job. Even I am ready to do this job on the present salary.
Wonderful. So as we have seen Mr. Gajendra, he has faced a great interview session. So I want you also to come little front so that it would be easy for me to little bit analysis. The first thing which I appreciate in Mr. Gajendra is his fluency of English. He has spoken very well, and I want such a fluent person we should all be. And one more thing which I have seen in him, that he has answered all the questions. Whatever being asked, he has faced this question. That's very nice. And there are abundance of qualities like how he solved his, how he has faced the most biggest challenge of his life in 2008. That was really a drastic condition in front of him. So I really appreciate his concern regarding all these things, and his ability to crack so many exams. That's really wonderful. So some qualities when I have seen in him, I believe that these qualities are enough to get selected in college lecturer. But as we know, human being is a mixture of good and bad, advantage and disadvantage, pros and cons, because a coin, head and tail, both are there. So few loopholes I would like to discuss, as I have asked from him also the loopholes of education, and he has given me a list of loopholes. So that's wonderful. It means that he is really a teacher, that one who knows the weaknesses, it means definitely that person has goes in the depth of education. So that's really nice. As he has stated me, some practical aspects are necessary, sir. Imitations is going on, and so these things are really wonderful that he has seen these things. When he was asked about his contribution, he has stated a very nice line that we are getting a lot of amount, so handsome salary. Out of that salary, if we give some portion to students' education and all this, or whatever, their pencil, rubber and some as a donation, it is really appreciable. I appreciate his concern. Some other questions like how he find the difficult situation, that was really marvelous answer he has given. Qualities of teacher, when asked twice, he hasn't hesitated to speak again and again all these answers. Regarding his strengths and weakness, really he has appreciated, and I really appreciate his concern regarding that he said, I want every work to be in a perfect manner. No doubt it takes time, but really it's a weakness because everything can't be possible. So definitely somewhere he is lacking, but it's good that this is his weakness. He has stated this weakness. Now coming on his loopholes, which I found, if he would have improved those also, then Gajendra would become a perfect person. The first loophole which I found in him is his saying eye contact. While answering, I have seen that Mr. Gajendra hasn't made a good eye contact, which he can easily make. His confidence level is so high that it would not be at all fearful for him to see in anybody's eyes. So somewhat if he would take care of that also. And one suggestion for him, the one who asks questions should be seen a lot. First of all, जो आपसे question पूछे, so you should be ready to see him a lot. And the person others, you should not ignore those also. You should see those persons also. The next important thing which I found in him, while answering, he has brought his tongue a lot out. So it's really natural in humans. Like sometimes we also feel our lips are dried, so we do it like this. So it comes to me also and everybody's. But if it comes more, then it doesn't look good. So some things, if he avoids during an interview, would be given him, made him great, and it would be icing on the cake of his career. Another thing, while answering, he has stated many times that I would like to tell you. He has stated this line many times while answering. So I want that this line should be avoided at all. Because when we are saying lines, now I have to tell you, that is regarding students, it's okay, but when you are sitting in front of your seniors, you should avoid this line. The next important thing which I found lacking still is when he stated that I am guaranteeing that no candidate beyond me. So which is like little bit overconfident. It's good that you are saying that you are passionate, it's good that you are saying everything. When students have asked him about his 5-year plan, when students have asked him his own responsibilities, he has given a good answer. But when somebody guarantees a lot, and it's a 100% guarantee, but when you're sitting in front of interviewer, you should not guarantee at all 100%, because there may be candidates more than you also. So you should say in such a manner that, although at present I can't judge others who are standing in a queue like me, yet I can assure you about myself that I am this. Please give me one chance, sir, as he has stated nicely, that I really need one chance to show my strengths. That's really wonderful. It shows that he is really dedicated to his teaching profession. And while answering, I have seen one thing, that in all his answers, his enthusiasm was excellent. If any person maintains his enthusiasm in such a manner, like he shows his passion while answering, definitely interviewers will having a soft corner towards that person, and they will feel as if that this person really deserves this seat. And since it's a college professor post, I want that such a person should definitely get selected, because he has a good talent. As in this interview, we have taken care only of the HR part. We haven't cared of any bookish knowledge, or we haven't asked about literature and grammar. But I know very well that when a person is such passionate, such enthusiastic about his work, and he is teaching in such a manner, so I believe knowledge would not be lacking at all. This person would knowing everything. So it's really a good concern, a big clap for this person. He has really given appreciation. Shabash. Keep it up. I go to your selection. Thank you.